Hi, brothers and sisters. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm just coming on real quick to share a dream actually that I received in 2018 when I was pregnant. The reason why I'm sharing this dream is because a dear friend of mine, my girlfriend, she sent me this video of what they are doing right now in China in the education system and with their civilians in general. It's just crazy because yesterday I was trying to figure out which dream I should share first. So I felt the Holy Spirit prompting me to share my Left Behind dream. But then he brought back a dream in memory that I forgot all about. That is very, very significant for this time. And so this dream, again, I had it when I was going down that rabbit hole of basically how the governments are controlled by Freemasons and the secret societies and all that. And there's tons of information on that if you want to go look for yourself. I can leave some links in the description box below, and I'm going to also leave this video that my friend sent me today as a green light to share this dream and the main message behind it. So in this dream, it's a little foggy, I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to do the best I can to remember. I was outside at this at some sort of it was like an award ceremony, and the person on the stage was Obama. And this is the only dream I've ever had of Obama, by the way. And he was giving an award to a man that transgendered into a female. And he was just glorifying this person that was a he, she, right? We know that that is an abomination to God, and that is totally not okay. So, I pray for the people that are lost in their identity, because that's what it is. Satan comes and he steals people's identities and their calling and their destiny of who they're really supposed to be. Anyways, but Obama was really celebrating this, and he was just loving this and glorifying this person. I don't know who this person was either. It was just a random person. And he was giving them a medal and things like that, and just really glorifying this. And his wife, Michelle Obama, was also there with him, and some other people. I don't really remember who they were. And it was interesting. So as I was watching this, I knew in my spirit that this is wrong, and this agenda they're pushing on the children and everywhere right now. And Obama did legalize gay marriage in the States and all that when he was president, right? So this whole agenda they're doing, and then the scene changed. And I remember I was in a vehicle, I was in a car, and I was driving, and I remember he was after me, himself. He was he wanted to kill me because I was a Christian. And it wasn't even just me, it was all the Christians. And he really wanted to kill us, basically. And so the scene changed again, and I found myself in a school. It looked like the middle school I went to when I was younger. And it just looked like a regular public school. There was desks. There were students in there. And I remember that they weren't adults. These were children, middle schoolers, I'd say. And everybody was all look out the window. They look out the window. So we're all looking out the window. And I kid you not, this giant spaceship was at the window. It was an aircraft. It was a spaceship. And Obama, again, he was in the spaceship. And it was so crazy because he, this spaceship was I don't know if you've ever had sleep paralysis, but just real quick before I get off track, before I was reborn again, when I was about 17, I was suffering terrible demonic sleep paralysis. Because at the time of my life, I was fornicating, I was partying, I was actually hanging out with Satanists, and I was even dating a Satanist in this time of my life. And at the time, I had no like understanding. I wasn't spiritually mature like I am now to have the eyes and ears to see these things. I didn't know why at that time in my life I was getting this terrible demonic sleep paralysis. But every time in the dream when it would just start to be too much, and I would literally, it felt like, this sounds crazy, but I would like literally like, sometimes it felt like I was actually floating in my bed, and there would be scratches on my legs and everything. Anyways, but like in the dreams, I would literally call out the name Jesus. Like it would be hard. It felt like I had like tape or like glue in my mouth. And I'd be like trying to get the word out like Jesus, and then it would come out. And so every time I got a clear Jesus, I instantly would wake up. And see, I was so naive at the time. I didn't realize like Jesus was like trying to like be like, hey, like I'm still here, you know, I love you. So that's just what I was experiencing at that age. I don't get that anymore, obviously. But so in this dream now, this spaceship though, it was starting to give me that sleep paralysis feeling like in my bed. So like I'm in bed and I know I'm dreaming right now, but I started to feel the heat, like you get a lot of heat and you start to like clamp up and like you feel this like pressure on you. So it's like, you know, a demon on you. And that's how I started to feel in this dream. So I like started like, and I remember, okay, so as that was happening, the spaceship started doing facial recognition on people. Like I could see there was like this computer in the spaceship and it was like doing this code and it was scanning people's faces, like a face recognition. And, oh, hi honey. Hi baby. 1 second, I'm gonna pause this and get to my daughter and then I'll finish this up. Okay, so long story short, the facial recognition was happening and he was scanning people's faces and he was, again, after me, he was looking for the Christians, okay? I knew that he wanted the Christians, he wanted to kill the Christians. And they were doing it through this demonic alien technology that the governments are getting from the demons, the fallen angels, the fallen ones. And so basically, I was able to get out of that classroom and I ended up in this, what I thought was a bathroom at first. It was a long, like narrow hallway that went this way. And, hi baby. I guess she just wants to be in the video. That's okay. So I literally started to like sing this in my spirit, like out loud now. I was singing, Jesus, Jesus. And I was literally like just saying Jesus. And I was singing Jesus, Jesus, and that like icky, like demonic presence was coming off me. And I knew he was like with me in this white room as we're singing this, protecting me. And this isn't just for me, this is for all the Christians, because we see this invasive technology that is coming. It's here. And they're trying really hard they're going to be pushing it on us very soon in the Western culture. And that's part of, you know, it's going to be part of the mark of the beast. And they're already trying to program us, you know, through these pokes. I'm just going to call it that so my video doesn't get flagged. And anyway, so the basic message, though, that I prayed about this before I came on, and I asked God, like, what is the main point of this dream? And again, I have my God Promises for Your Everyday Need. It's a really good book. It is only $5 on Amazon. You can order it. And I opened up and I prayed, and he led me to Christian fellowship. Because guys, we are going to need each other. You got to stop like arguing with each other on these threads. And, you know, I see a lot of that going on, and just no one's better than the other person. God has no favorites in the kingdom. I am not better than any of you, and no one's better than me. We're literally all the same in his eyes because we're his children. Mommy, I want cookie. He wants us to treat each other as, you know, brothers and sisters. You want a cookie? Yeah, who's that? I'll get you a cookie if you just hang on a minute, okay, baby? Oh, man. She said, oh, man. So I just want to encourage you guys with some really good Bible verses before I get off here and I get her cookie. So this one really stuck out to me. Okay, so this one really stuck out to me. Now, therefore, you are no longer strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and members of the household of God, having been built on the foundation of the apostles and the prophets, Jesus Christ himself being the chief cornerstone, in whom the whole building, being fitted together, grows into a holy temple in the Lord, in whom you also are being built together for a dwelling place of God in the Spirit. Ephesians 2, verse 19 through 22. Hang on, sweetie. And these two, I'm just going to read real quick. Hang on, baby. Now I plead with you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that you all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, but that you be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. 1 Corinthians 1:10. In this one, yes, this one. Bear one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all, especially to those who are of the household of faith. Galatians 6, 2, verse 10, or 2 through 10, I think it says. Yeah, so guys, like, there's so many scriptures in the New Testament that even Jesus's prayer before he got arrested, he was praying in the garden, and he was praying for all of the disciples and the future disciples to be one. I think that's in John 17, and so you can look that one up too. There's so many. Now is not a time to be quarreling and fighting, you know, like, yeah, there's going to be different opinions and things like that, but the bottom line is that we all believe in the same God, Jesus Christ, the one and only, the great I am, the Ancient of Days, and it's time that we all just be in one accord and one of mind and quit fighting with each other, because honestly, they're coming after us, and we're going to need each other. We're going to need each other during these hard times, okay? Like, all of this, it's just so clear. Anyways, so yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and don't be afraid, because Jesus is going to protect those who love him and obey him. And those, like I said, we all need to stay strong together during this time, because the devil is mad. You know, he wants to kill us, and that will not happen, because Jesus said, he's like, do not fear man, for man can only kill your body, but fear God, because he has the power to destroy both body and soul in hell. So that is why we are not to fear, because our spirit man, our soul, that goes into heaven or hell, if, like, you know, you're living in sin and not repenting and all that. But the bottom line is be in one accord, be one mind, and bear each other, correct each other gently, right? Bear each other's burdens. If there is a brother or sister among you that is, like, still sinning or they're lost, just gently help them and gently teach them and correct them. Just like, what would Jesus do, you know? All his disciples all had some issues, and he gives such a beautiful example as how he helped them to understand better, basically. And he never, like, yelled, he never got angry, except when they were selling in the temple in the marketplace, or when Lazarus was dead and Mary was crying, and he was like, you know, he felt indignation, it says. Those are the only, like, couple times we see Jesus actually get righteous anger. And that's the kind of anger we should have, is righteous anger. Not like, oh, I'm better than you, and you don't know what you're talking about, and it's this, and this. That's all petty. It's petty, petty, petty. So, yes, have a great day, guys. I love you, and I will talk to you in whenever, if we're still even